Hey YouTube, MrRampro here, and this video is going to be about my new EDC blade. If you've seen some other videos, I've been carrying the Kershaw Leak for a while now, about 4 years, and that's one that I bought to replace the blue-handed one that I already had from some other videos. And so I bought this nice black blade, looks pretty decent, to replace it. And when I was playing around with it, I was kind of thinking, you know, there's so many other knives out there and so many different options that I have. Why, you know, I like to mix it up so much that I just shouldn't, you know, leave myself to just one knife design. Definitely not for an EDC blade. I'm comfortable with it. I like the design. I love the knife, yeah, but I need to try to, you know, just change it up a little bit. There might be 1,000 other knives out there that I've never tried that I love more than this. And I think I've found one. Here we go. This is the Benchmade lovely box. Mini-Griptilian. This thing is awesome. This is quickly taking the place of my EDC blade, mostly because of its awesome ability to flip and play with. That's really cool. And I like having it. Sorry I can't really do it too well at that angle in the camera, but I love doing that. Annoying my wife mostly. But anyways, just a great blade shape too. You still got a pretty decent point for opening packages and stuff like that, and you've got just a really nice belly. I did put a new edge on it when I got it from the factory. It wasn't the sharp. I mean, it was sharp. It cut paper, but it just wasn't. The edge wasn't relieved as much as I would like. It didn't go back far enough. It was just a really abrupt pointed, you know, almost like that, and I took it to that. So, really nice point. Sharpened it to 20 degrees, and I can't remember exactly what it had before, but that's what I took it to. Let's see here. You do have the axis lock. Definitely fun, like I just said, sitting here flipping and playing with it all day. And I do like the fact, I saw it in another guy's video, where with a liner lock, I'll just use, I've got this blur here, you're pushing the liner over, you've got your finger in way of the cutting surface of that blade. So, as I'm doing it, my thumb is right in line with that. So any kind of mix-up or mess-up or anything like that, slip-up, whatever it is, my finger could potentially be cut. And, I mean, small, minute. I know I've never cut myself closing a liner lock ever, but just something to think about, another guy's point. This, you keep your hand out of the way of the blade all the time. So if I'm doing it with two hands, you know, my hand's going to be out of the way, and it has the ability to stay out of the way completely all the time. So, I don't know. Different feature. I've never, like I've said, I've never cut myself closing a liner lock knife before. I think they're perfectly safe and fine, and I love the design, and still it's probably my second favorite compared to this axis lock now. Now that I've played with this, I think this is quickly becoming one of my favorite designs. Let's go ahead. You have a Velox handle, so just a plastic, like an FRN, like anything else, as far as my experience shows me, that all your different knives and all your different handle materials that have these different names for plastic, they're just that, plastic. So I have seen another mod too where people, you do have ambidextrous thumb studs, where people take this thumb stud out. I did want to comment on that just because I find the thumb stud extremely useful, and I open it with the thumb stud fairly regularly, so I didn't want to lose that. I saw people took it out for whatever reason, I don't know, but you can take it out if you wanted to with 2 Torx bits, but I don't see a purpose in that at all. I did take it completely apart and lost a screw. I like to take things apart when I first get them. When I had it apart, I added some finger grooves here because it was going to be my EDC blade. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather go ahead and put the notches in it and make it completely useful. So that's what I did there. It wasn't terrible before. This just helped out a lot. I mean, whatever, you don't like it, I don't care. But either way, you know what I'm saying. Just took some time, added that to it, and then put it on the top too, more so for decoration. It was kind of playing around up here at the top. I guess maybe if you were using it in some kind of striking motion, that would protect your thumb, or, you know, give your thumb a little bit more grip, but realistically the stuff on the top doesn't do anything. I just did it. Pocket clip. I wish it wasn't painted. I wish it was like parkerized or whatever that word is, you know what I'm saying. I wish it was coated a little bit better. This stuff is already starting to scrape off down here at the base, and I don't really like that. I'm trying to find, if any of you guys know, just leave a comment, how to order replacement pocket clips, because I've seen another guy's video, he ordered replacement clips for it in the the black finish that wasn't painted on, the Parkerized version or whatever. And I've seen the bone collector pocket clip that looks like it would fit on this knife. So I'd like to put that pocket clip on there. It's got a really aggressive look. And I'm going to buy one of the bone collector knives, like the small, bone collector axis lock one, but I wanted to have a clip on it too. So I don't know if any of you guys know really how to do that. I've been on the website a couple of times. It hasn't been clear to me. I've seen the catalog. I didn't see where you could order parts, and I've got a letter out to Benchmade now, but they haven't returned my calls or answered my email or anything like that. So let's see. You got 154 cm stainless steel. I kind of prefer that over the D2 option that you also have out there. That D2 under hard use can be brittle, from what I've heard on other people's videos. Never had an experience with it breaking or anything like that. I just figured I'd go ahead and get the 154, just as a better option to me. I don't know. No real experience with extreme metals or whatever, but just a different option out there. The clip you can change right to left, but you're going to be stuck in that tip-up carry, and which is okay. I don't mind that at all. Let's see here. The handle's a little over a ½ inch thick, so it's pretty thick as far as a handle goes. There's that leak right there beside it, which is what I would be going from on an EDC. And there's a blur. I don't know if you can see those or not. And then here's like the Delica. So, just for comparison on size anyways. But fits really nice in the hand. Really like it. Great little blade here. I think I prefer this size, the smaller one, than the larger one. I'm kind of getting into that more, the smaller knives versus the larger knives, especially for EDC, because I'm carrying so much knife and not really getting a bunch for it. So much weight that I'd leave it at home and stuff like that. And like for example, this Flash 2, really nice knife, but the handle is so big and it's such a huge size that I never carry it. I mean, I don't ever carry it. It goes by fast. I mean, it feels great in the hand. I love the handle shape, but I don't ever carry this thing with me. I mean, it's just too fat in my pocket, and I really don't like that. So that's just one of those things I've kind of noticed over time playing around. 2.5 ounces for weight, 2.56 anyways. And the blade's pretty good in thickness wise. Let's see, I got that bird, that Caracara. That's a pretty thick one too. So it's still a little thicker than that. But this is really good for an EDC blade. And compared to that leak, just because I am talking about EDC blades, it's a lot thicker than that leak, and I think will give you over time a little bit better, just a little bit more security maybe. That's kind of how I feel about it anyways. I feel a little bit better with this thing in my hand. I know this video has a lot of rambling in it, guys, and I apologize. I really do like this knife a lot. Really great pocket knife, and definitely suggest it. I got this one at KnifeWorks also. I've seen them on Amazon, and I placed one on order. I put one in my basket, and the next day on Amazon, I think it was like $48 on Amazon.com with a black handle and the hole on the side, and or the opening hole, and put it in the basket. The next morning I went to go ahead and order the thing, and the price had went back up to $79, and I was like, holy crap, I just missed out on getting this knife for 48 bucks, in a different color. So that kind of ticked me off. So just definitely, if you see one out there, I'd go ahead and grab it. I mean, I waited too long on that one, and I've done that on, there's been 2 knives now. I sent Centofonte Spyderco knife, Centofonte 3, and the price changed on that one also while it was already in the buggy. So that kind of ticked me off, but I guess just to show you, you need to go ahead and buy it if you see it. Grab it while you can kind of thing. But overall, great blade. I appreciate you hanging in here this long video. I know about just one pocket knife, but I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. This is MrRampro. See you.